All right. So recently, the Department of Energy has now come out and made a statement that it is more likely that the original virus, I don't even know how to talk about this stuff anymore. Honestly, I'm going to give you a quick disclaimer. This is why I don't really talk about this stuff on YouTube, because there's no point in talking about something if you just get visibility filtered. And I really don't know which words I can and can't use for these kind of videos. So I'm just going to talk about it plainly and see what happens there. If I happen to get in trouble because of it, whatever, man. I don't know. I can't dance around this anymore. So anyways, so the Department of Energy basically came out and said that it's most likely that the COVID-19 virus came out of a lab in Wuhan. Well, they didn't say that it was out of a lab. The origin was traced back to Wuhan, where there happens to be a bioengineering lab, but they didn't say that it came from that lab. Okay. Here we are in 2023 talking about this, and I guess better late than never. That is definitely a good thing. But with all of that being said, I do think that it is a little, I can't say too late. It's too late to matter. It's too late to change anybody's opinion who could potentially, I guess, save themselves from the effects of any of the prior vaccines that have been promoted. For anybody, it just basically came out as a, oh yeah, man, you remember that thing back in the day type of situation. And it's funny because it's in that, I can't say too soon because it would never be too soon to know the truth. But I will say that it's just very, I don't want to say pointless. What's the word, man? It just doesn't make me feel any better. It's like one of those things where it's like sure, yeah, it's good to know the truth and know that you were right, but it's not one of those things that you're happy to be right about. Because then there's a lot of other questions that come behind that about how long have they known that for? Because I don't believe that they're releasing that information as soon as they're coming to the discovery. So were they uneducated during the process and then came to that conclusion early on and were trying to figure out how to release that information? Or did they know from the beginning? Those are the kind of questions that we have to ask ourselves now. We have to ask ourselves how many people probably wouldn't have participated in certain processes and procedures had they known the truth about the situation. The full truth. What is the full truth about the situation? I want to say that I can see class action lawsuits coming, but everybody involved is doing a very good job at scrambling the situation in a way that kind of deters those. I can't even say deters it, but defends against that. The madness and the chaos that's going on here, the fact that there's different, of course, different companies would always develop different vaccines, but it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out in the long run, if anything happens, because I really think that the most likely path forward would be nothing happening, just because that's what we're used to with this high of level of incident, scandal, conspiracy. I keep saying to people that this is an Epstein level scandal, especially with the information that recently came out from Project Veritas over the Pfizer director. Boy, I don't know why my eye is so itchy right now. But yeah, this is one of those levels of the government's going to look you in your face and say, yeah, we didn't see none of that. And then you're going to be like, no, but it was right over there. It was just right there. And they're going to be like, yeah, no, I don't know what you're talking about. What are you talking about? And if you keep talking, they'll find ways to make you stop talking. But that doesn't mean that we should stop talking. We have to keep talking about it. And that's why I talk about these kind of situations, even though, like I said, I am unvaccinated. I didn't take a vaccine. I'm not anti-vax necessarily, But I definitely am anti that COVID-19 concoction they were trying to shove on everybody. So I didn't take it. And I've been criticized by many during the years. And I have had people who claim that they care about me wait to see bad things happen to me if I were to get sick. And they didn't, fortunately, because I'm healthy and active. And I tried to tell them that that would be the best combatant against this situation. And I'm the type of person that's where I like to lead by example rather than, try and convince you. I'm going to set a clean glass of water next to a dirty glass of water and let you choose which one you want to drink from. In conclusion, why was it the Department of Energy that was even coming out about this? Maybe I don't understand what scientific research that they conducted the Department of Energy, but I don't understand how that had to do with the vaccine. Like, wouldn't that be something that should come from the CDC, not the DOE? Maybe I don't understand the job description, or the name is a little ambiguous compared to what their actual role is, but that was the strangest part of the whole story, is that, like, who cares what the Department of Energy has to say about this? But who knows, man? Stay tuned. Let's see. Who knows? Maybe we'll find out it was actually created in America. Plot twist.